Well, if we look at development in the world today, we see that technology really plays a key role. And we see it happening in Asia, we also see it happening in sub-Saharan Africa. And we see that actually it has the potential to, for the first time, do really globalization. Up to now, globalization was mostly the Western world creating and the rest of the world consuming it. But in certain domains, if you look today at mobile payments, for example, the development is not in Western Europe. It's really happening in Bangladesh, in Kenya, and especially the applications are there. If you look at remote healthcare, it's exactly the same. So we see that for the first time, the creation of globalization is really all over. It's really for the first time a real multipolar world. And I think that fits perfectly with the new view on development. It is not anymore the South which has the problem and the North which has the solutions. You could even say that sometimes we even have more problems in the North, and we're definitely not always the good example towards the South. And so technology gives us the opportunity to really do things together on a level of true partnership. Now, what we see is that digital is not a goal in itself. Digital is a tool to be used in education. It's a tool to have more transparency and maybe less corruption. It's a tool to have healthcare that is more focused and gives more benefits to people. The recent development has mostly been thanks to the private sector, and it's a great thing. If it would have been part of corporate social responsibility, probably a few million people in Africa would have a cell phone today. Today, 800 million Africans have it because it's an industry and there is profit to be made. Still, it needs to be part of policy. If it is not part of policy, the digital dividends will remain in a smaller group of the population where we are looking for inclusive growth. If children are in a situation of malnutrition, they will never develop the mental capabilities to be in a learning environment which we really have to be in. So it needs to be part of development policy, but for the first time really in a multi-stakeholder approach. Private sector, with civil society, and with governments all together. Are we ready to do it? Maybe not 100%, but should we do it? Definitely. I think there's no discussion that we should do it. And we are in a world of shrinking budgets, but shrinking budgets should not mean that it's shrinking impact. And technology and digital enables us to maybe with less financial means have as much impact or even have more impact for the population whom we work for.